Shut up, Meg.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Shut up, Meg.
I'm Pickle Rick!
What's up, everybody? Sorry for the late start on YouTube. I hit the go live button and it said, "We're sorry, live streaming is no longer available." I'm like, what? So I just refreshed a bunch of times and it finally worked. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Anyway, what do we got? We got all kinds of stuff going on. We got resubs of Prime, Tier 1, level, or 4 times Tier 1, level 4. Is that a subscription on Twitch from Frank and Netterbetty and C2S? Thank you for those. What's up, Spiker? Spiker had a power outage and lost the PC, but seems like you're getting it going. Either way, welcome. Hawkness, if you're still here, what's up? PJ, Mr. S, Kevin Hardesty, Alcove Electronics Workshop, what's up? Girage, Clive C is here. What's up, Delta Mike, Slippy Fishy, Fama. Fama, could you make me something to eat and like drop it off or something? Maurice Walker, did I say? I'm not. Josh Homan, Jacques Attack, Malacalypse. What's up, man? Welcome back. Glad to have you. All right. Oh, and there's the Pancake Man Lock Watcher. So, we're going to start. What was that? JSS Wizard, what's up? And thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Something bloody random. What's going on? Either way, cheers, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. We'll do this. Get a vertithermal woofle going. And then see what's up with this kit. I did open it once to see if there was a manual or not. There is a manual, so I don't know if the instructions are available online, but I guess we'll figure it out. Well, I mean, not that I need them, but anyway. All right, let's do the vertithermal woofle. What was that ready? We're going to do it night vision style today. Let me get to the right screen. There we go. number one. One for Freddy. And my hand. Set chat on fire. Yeah. Get the burnt hair off my hand. That one second one overflowed a little bit. It's all right. Didn't need that anyway. Oh, fight on. Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button. All right. I know a great website online to order sausage. I'll post the link later. All right. Ready to get into this thing? I'm feeling like this is actually going to be a good kit. I'm feeling pretty good on this one. So I also feel like it'll probably take 2 parts to do. We'll see how smooth it goes. I guess we'll see what kind of tools we need. I would assume it's all standard stuff. We don't read manuals. Okay, the Neurospatium. Oh yeah, I'm all about the manual. Like I'm almost Audi level on manual. The box is nice. Okay. Oh yeah, music. Ding. Hey, I gotta get around to getting the freaking. How many microphones are in here? Ah, yeah. Well. So whenever the last time we did outside, the microphone is still outside. Should probably get that. Okay, what do we have under this? Ooh. Oh, that's kind of big. That's bigger than I thought. Just a demonstration, not an actual running engine. That is correct. Still a little complicated, but what is this? This is all the little bits. All right. Oh, wait. Shit. But wait, there's more. Oh, how many? Okay, well, here's that. I like how the numbering is in the foam. I like that. That kind of tells me this is probably actually a quality kit, as opposed to the other fancy looking kit. I'm waiting for the drill bit to show up so I can get that starter sorted out. This is what we got. Kind of see all of it, but yeah, there you go. All right. Well, let's kind of spread this stuff out. Put that there. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah. It'll still be cool. It moves. Like it's got a little engine or little motor on it and stuff like that. Like it moves. But not actual fire propulsed. All right. Better manual. Like it looks like it was. Let's see. Like this was actually written by a person that speaks very good English, or it was just spot checked by an English person. So that's good. It's not basically run through Google Translate and print it in the manual. Nice. Main materials, anodic, aluminum oxide plus stainless steel. Okay. Contents. Oh. Docking of piston and driven connecting rod. Installation of crankcase. Okay. Well, let's see what we got to do here. They don't really give you a... Yeah, I didn't see anything about what tools you might need. Assembly requirements. Lubricating oil. Yeah, we got fucking oil all over the place in here. Let's see if it's, maybe it's in the back. Let's see. Oh, way better than the Revel kit. Good parts breakdown. Okay. Not seeing tool recommendations, so we'll just see what we need as we go. Let's turn that way. That way they're kind of all across there. Okay, basically telling you how to mount the screws diagonally in order of number. STRUPQ. I mean, okay. That's in order. For how to do the bearings. That might come with a bearing installer, or... I don't know, that's weird. Okay. They show a bearing installer. If not, I have hammers. Before assembly, find the bottled lubricating oil first. Oh, they actually may have oil in here. Otherwise, I got all kinds of oil. Oh, there's that little guy. Yeah, that's cool. That looks like it'll be a mess. We'll lose. There we go. Synthetic lubricant oil. Oh, let me just make sure this is how viscous this is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a thinner oil. Okay. Okay. We need 14, 16, and 20. Totally forgot to grab the volcano. Ah, that's alright. Let's see. Are these... I kind of put them in order. Okay, what do we need here? 14. Oh. That. There. Go. 14. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I can't tip these too much because they're sitting in there loose. Well, I know I'm gonna need all 5 of these. Alright. 1, 4, 1, 20, 17. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's different. Okay, yeah, I'll just grab all 5 now. Where the hell you think you're going, partner? Partner. Okay, 14, 16, 20. And that's 17 up there. Okay, cool. All right. Ooh, it looks pretty good, JSS. I think this will actually go better than some previous things we've done. You know what? Let's use the gun oil. It's a little thicker. So that'll hang out a little bit longer. Alright, we're just going to have to get messy on the mat. Giggity. So, let's move that. Push that up. Push that back. That back. I don't want to get too much oil in the instructions. I'll stop cotton about it. Okay. So we got that, and a pin. So let's us drop of oil there. Pinchy, pinchy there. And that lube will carry through to the top of the connecting rod. You can do it. There you go. Okay, that's gooey. Let's look at that, and that just chills like that. So that's there, and now we do that 4 times, right? Okay, another 20, another 20, another 20. Sounds like a crackhead. Another 20, man. Another 20, man. Piston, your mom's head. Piston. Okay. What did he just say? Oil. My wife screamed, "You haven't listened to a single word I've said." Me? Weird. What a weird way to start a conversation. That there, that there. Okay. Oil. One must preserve the sacred text. Absolutely. Like, I'm really fighting myself to throw my Lego boxes away, but I'm not ready just yet. I'll wait for it to become a, well, kind of almost is a problem. There's a lot of empty boxes upstairs in the storage room. I'm gonna sort some of that out. And some of the basement out on the probably the first half of Christmas vacation. Oh, wait, yeah, speaking of Christmas, as you know about all this stuff coming up, yeah, damn, sorry. 4 cents, 1 cent, oh, and then the clip, okay. Ooh. The AR-10 assembly, the new rifle, the Duchess of Doom. The event has been created in Discord. So it will be this Sunday at 1 p.m. my standard time. Whatever the hell, Eastern Standard Time, like New York time. It'll be on Discord because that's not allowed on YouTube or Twitch to assemble a firearm. So I'll be over there. You don't have to have a mic or video. You can still join the voice channel and just listen. There'll be text channels available if you want to chat that way. Come hang out. Let me throw a link up real quick there. Well, yeah, hold on. Mouse. Hold on. All right. That's the Discord it'll be on. It'll be in the events channel, and if you click the events thing, you can, like, click interested or whatever if you would like 53. There's probably in here. But yeah, that'll be this Sunday at 1 p.m. and we're tweaking the Christmas Day movie marathon a little bit here and there. 2.5 tur clip. What's a sorry, a sir clip? Oh, look at that! It's got foam in there to hold all this stuff in. Holy shit! Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be just fine on this one. Oh, and it's good foam too. It's not like some shit. Oh, nice. All right. 2. This is promising. And the on the event on Discord is like the entire build list for you to browse if you would like. But I'm going to record it just so I have a recording of everything I did in case I need to reference it later, but I can't upload it either. Just no assembly, like, at all. Like, you barely get away with a reload. One more. 2 more. No, just 1. All right. Oh, wow, I grabbed a whole bunch of extra. Oop. Oop. Okay. Let's put the little foamy guy back. Awesome. Metric, yeah, I don't know what it is on Metric Sunday. And if you're from Australia, it probably already happened. So who knows? Just do your best. I need something to drink here. We're going to do a top of the, well, yeah, just get something to drink. I'm thirsty. Whew. Anyone else following the ever elusive new Glen launch? Yes, Josh. I've been kind of following it. I don't know what happened. Did we get a less hydrate? Yeah, Mr. S got us in there on that less hydrate. Yeah, get something to drink. You've been sitting around long enough. Drink something. And top of the hour. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. All right. How do we want to do this without cracking it up? This may actually be my best bet. Yeah, because that's got that smooth tip. I should do this without messing it up too much. Although I feel like I would have preferred to put the clips on before, like one side, obviously, before putting them on here, but whichever. That's what we're, get that little guy on there. Nice. Okay. This one probably just push straight down. Yeah, not quite. Nice. Alright. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Probably because it hasn't been sitting on a forklift for 10 years. Those are the fun ones. Especially those types of clips that, like the inside clip. Ooh. The inside clips that don't actually have anything to grab, so you kind of just got to wind them out with like 800 screwdrivers. About 20 minutes of cussing and at least 5 thrown wrenches. Come on, come on. There you go. Dink. Whew. Nipex has a perfect plier to grab. It doesn't damage the metal parts. Or Nipex, or Canipex, sorry. That should be good. Yeah, they're not leaving any scratch marks. So these these parts have been hardened probably more than that. I think there's no scratch marks on it at all. So these are either, well, I mean, it's a Gerber. It's not total, it's not garbage. So, I mean, it's pretty decent steel, but it's either I'm doing it just right or it's harder. I don't know. But I'm not really applying a shitload of force either. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Try that. Because I don't want to lose a clip. I don't know if they included extras. Surprised I can see what the hell I'm doing because I barely can. Talking about that with Hockness and Frogman, I guess we'll go ahead and call him today at work. Getting getting new glasses. Either I pulled a extra one out, or we missed one. 'Cause I think I see another one. Oh, yeah, it's just an extra. So I'm pretty sure we got them all, but I'll double check. Look, I'm figuring like January, probably actually February will be glasses time. Buy new glasses, get new safety glasses, like prescription safeties. I'm not getting bifocals or any of that bullshit. Just get me close enough. Because that shit, I've heard from too many people that bifocals suck when you're trying to do mechanic work because you can't always look straight ahead at your objective. And I'm not going to get two pairs of glasses. One with and one without. So. Whew. Jack Attack says, this morning my son asked, Dad, how come I wasn't named after you? I said, because after you would be a stupid name. Flip. Oh yeah, double check. Flip, 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 clip, clip. Where's the... I guess let me turn the page and see, maybe they need a clip on the next one. They do not. Okay. Let's put that back. That's number 53. That is a damn good latch. Alright, what do we need here? Installation of crankcase and cylinder block. Alright, I guess y'all can just chill over there for a couple. Don't get rowdy. A shitload of 57s. 32 pieces. That's 20 right there. Where is that? Right there. Yeah, it's obvious enough which ones those are. Number 1 and 5 number 4s. Apparently this is USB powered. Cool. Something else to just beat the hell. Actually, yeah, actually I can use that on the big boy power bank maybe during the shows maybe because I got a monster power bank that doesn't get exercised. So I can use that to cycle that. That's what I do. That's what I run the Christmas tree and the phone box. That's just my travel power bank. That way it's, it gets cycled once a month, running those those lights. That way, just keep it active. And it's like a cycle a month. Like, you're not like losing lifetime, you know what I mean? That seems pretty reasonable. Alright, what are we doing here? They did not, let me make sure they do not include tools. I don't see anything resembling tools. Oh, yes I do. Is that magnetic? That's like magnesium or something. They do have tools. Nice. What's up, Phasma? This has Japanese, it's some sort of Asian language, yes. They did include tools. Okay. Well, let's see. How do you want this? These are symmetrical with the heat sinking fins outwards. Okay, we can do that. Oh, it's even got a little ring settle into, both a blessing and a curse, because then you just got to be really careful lining up the flange bolts. These are going to be a little tough to get in there. That's okay. Good start. Good start. At least once you get one going, the rest will usually just be good to go. Just got to get that one started. Which means you got to get everything lined up. Actually, this will probably be easier to start without this being seated. Yeah, I'd say so. We could barely had to touch it and it got started to thread itself in. So that's good. It's got some nice threads on it then. I would think. Let's get this almost through. Then we'll get that should mean that everything is close. It's still flopping around. That's good. And the rest of these should be as easy. 1, 2, 3. Not the most exciting part, but that's it's part of the chill factor. Well. Not gonna say pee. It's a PW. Nearly organized. Could be my desk. I'm gonna get a little more organized. I keep wanting to get around to getting the pegboard up to hold a bunch of tools and free up some more shelf space. But it just, got a little busy. But that is the plan for Thanksgiving break. Or by Thanksgiving break. 4 days off. Get that done, get these shelves sorted out a little bit. Work on the, maybe see if I can upgrade a little more upgrades to the gun vault. Hardware for the hardware god, tools for the tool throne. Ah. Yeah, even with this kind of weird carpet that happens to be in this room. Come on. Don't make me get the good ones out. So far I haven't lost anything in the carpet. I mean, it's not like big carpet, it's, I don't know, tight knit, whatever. Like there's nothing that sticks up. It's like, I guess, woven-ish. But the coloring on it's weird, and it's all stained up and stuff from the previous tenant. But I don't really care because it functions. Not quite sure. I guess I'll make it till it just feels like it stripped out, maybe. Alright, I guess we'll call that tight. It may have stripped out. I don't know. Either way, 3 of them are very tight, so we'll go with that. Four more. Grab these. I'll look at chat for frick's sake. Oh. The book looks excellent. It looks good because, like, not only do they show you like the instruction, like here they show you what it will look like after it's assembled, or like, you know, where like you're doing a Lego thing, it kind of shows you how it's assembled with like ghost images or whatever. Well, this is like, it's good, and it was definitely translated by someone very fluent in English, if not just someone from like here or whatever. It's not some horrible thing through a really bad translator. Really bad translator meaning like, you know, generic Google Translate, not like a person. I mean, you know, unless they're doing bad things, then yes, I guess at that point they would be a bad translator. Translator. Your new arch nemesis, translator. Comes rolling out in a pink and blue outfit. Music thing is messed up. What music thing is messed up? I got it. Person who invented the Ferris wheel never met the person who invented the merry-go-round. They traveled in different circles. Okay, I think our next upgrade for tools may be ball and Allen keys, so you can get to this stuff long ways without it. It's kind of working. And it's like binding up the threads. All right, we won't tighten it quite as much this time. A good project for the V8, decompress, open it so it can spin freely, add 3D printed mount and small motor. The motor can run as, yeah, like, I mean, worst comes to worst. That's kind of where I was going. Or, well, them, not where it's going, what I kind of was thinking something similar. One way or another, the thing will spin. But we'll get this drill bit, will be here Friday. Come on, little boy. There you go, old fella. There you go. You're spinning. So much easier. Cool. Just gonna push down real hard. What's the difference between a bad joke and a dad joke? One's apparent. Someone else to add to the fray. All right. You got more competition, Jack Attack. Embrace it. What's up, Boink? Norman, hello. C2S, was one of the songs labeled wrong or something? It's Spotify, so they're usually pretty good with that stuff. This one did not want to spin by tippy tippy finger tippy. Competition is always good. It's what's strong. It's one of the things that pushes innovation. Of course, it's also one of the things that pushes absolute non-innovation and cheapness and money grubbing, but hopefully you get the right side of that. I don't want to over tighten it. It's not an actual combustion engine. We don't need to freaking heavy torque it. No. 4 more. 3 more to go. Oops, that's not a screw. That is a bearing. What's the difference between a forklift and a giraffe? Forklift has a better CAN bus. No, I'm not quite bearing the screw just yet. One has hydraulic, the other has hydraulic. Wah! Sit, boo boo, sit. Come on. All right. Cheers, everybody. Take a break. Well, yeah, most forklifts don't have a blue tongue. Not that I've noticed. And we haven't worked on everything out there, but I'm sure we could have one custom ordered. Spin you bastard. What's 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and almost always gets your girlfriend interested? $100 bill. Sure, the ladies love that one, Jack Attack. That one got in there a little bit before it succumbed to the friction. Wait. Wait. We're getting there. We are getting there. Tomorrow we get to fix 2 scrubbers and a little golf cart that apparently has some little tiny ass engine in it. I don't even know what the hell's in it. It's called a Motrek. Whatever the hell that thing is. I never actually worked on one before. They're like, yeah, we can't get it to start. I'm like, yeah, I'll sort it out. It's an engine and it needs to start. I can figure out what's not working. That's easy enough. I'm going to do that first thing tomorrow morning and then put the other 2 scrubbers back together. Tweet. They suck to work on. They're not bad. Well, scrubbers aren't bad if the customer actually occasionally maintains the fucking things, or if the cleaning staff or whoever's supposed to. Sometimes the cleaning staff is, sometimes it's maintenance to like actually clean it every once in a while. And this was actually not too bad. But yeah, I've worked on some that were basically just rolling fucking dumpsters. Yeah, we don't know why it's working. I don't know. Maybe get the fucking 5 pounds of whatever the fuck rotted shit that is. Or is that like your ex-employee? Like, did someone use this as a toilet? But yeah, most of the ones I've run into were... I either didn't have to deal with the gross part of the scrubber, or they were relatively clean. These weren't too bad. Even replacing the main motor, vacuum motor, on one, and the other one, he's like, yeah, it's just not really picking anything up. And go over and the belt tensioner spring snapped, so it's not getting any tension on the belt when they drop the fucking thing. You know, they drop the brush and shit. I gotta get that. I got 2 belts for that one. I have everything involving vacuum and seals for the other one. Vacuum motor, seals in it were, like, they were all foam. And obviously I'm speaking to everybody, not just Hawk. But they're all just foam seals. And, you know, when foam sits there, you know, almost the same foam as that, sits there for a while, you know, you get the impression of where it was sitting, and all the seals were all misplaced in the wrong spot. Like, it's been leaking vacuum, like, probably its entire life. But since it was so leaky, it was also sucking water in, and the vacuum motor, top part of the vacuum motor rotted off, where the main vacuum nozzle is. So I had to get a whole new vacuum motor, all the seals, the main gasket itself was starting to come out. Like the big flappy lid that's usually on top of them, that gasket was fucked up. It had come out of its track. Oh, as a matter of fact, I might get some tack put in there to help hold that in. I don't know if they're just beating the crap out of her or what, but it looks like the gasket's been knocked loose a couple times. My cloning experiments finally paid off. I'm so excited, I'm beside myself. Hawk says the account I was helping with used them as a crash test vehicle. Ah, yeah. Get that sometimes too. But you get enough dumb enough people together on night shift, and someone's jousting with some sort of equipment. And yes, I am slightly biased towards people who operate equipment on night shift, because that's where most of the damage happens. If there's a night shift. And it's not necessarily the operator's fault. It's also because there's no one there to watch the fucking children. Raccoon launcher update, still progressing, added tilt mount, working on automatic release. So full auto stuffed, like plushy raccoon launcher. Doesn't launch actual raccoons. Calm down, people. Although some raccoons seem cool enough, they'd probably enjoy it as a ride. As a night shift worker, I can't confirm or deny these accusations. As a former night shift worker, I can. Yeah, see? There you go. It's not always night shift. Of course, then again, I kind of feel like when it is on day shift, it's just because night shift broke it, and then it finally broke on day shift. All right, one more. Fins up. And now there's no way to stand it up. All right, cool. All these night shifters like, what? No, never. We didn't even start it, man. Oh yeah, then how'd you get that pallet off the top shelf? Just use the force, you know? Like, we didn't have to use the forklift. We used the force lift. Yeah, one of the guys has a really high midichlorian level. Really convenient. We never use the forklift. I've never fixed something just enough to get away with nonsense before. That's okay. Keeps the paychecks rolling. People who rent equipment are another type of special. Oh, yeah. I sold 3 sets of guards in 1 month to a brush hog. Apparently those people mow by braille. Yeah. Some of them, I'm pretty sure that's actually what they do. 3 more screws, then we can do, then we get to put the pistons in. Oh, that's cool. See if I can get this going. Come on. Come on. It's got this tiniest little, like, knurls on it. Why don't witches wear underwear? To get a better grip on the broom. Well, not unless they see something they really like, and then they're just sliding off of that. Zing! Wee. Hawk says, Arc Raiders is downloaded, got a shower, and then shoot some clampers. Yeah, Hawk. You doing that tonight? Are you playing Arc Raiders tonight on stream? Oh, I love that joke. I've been saying that joke since I was a freaking kid. Pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel on his dick. Bartender asks him, what's up with the steering wheel, man? Pirate looks at him and goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." Yes, sir. Clinkers, fingers, no worky. I'm half brain dead. Well, I mean, that's kind of that's kind of part of the course for working on forklifts. So, I mean, that's just how that goes. I hold my freaking arm at a different angle. It's starting to get sore. It's just that I'm holding it at this weird angle the whole time. Wah. Ugh. Fire gone. What? Yeah. I was like, I didn't see him. Isn't he playing? That's part of the stream elements thing. Okay. Put that anywhere. Something just happened. Everyone stretch. That's Norman. Yep. Norman with the stretch. Hold on. Let me get this one last one. Tweet. Twice. All right. Yeah. Let's get a stretch on, folks. Stretch a little something. Oh, yeah. Forgot your coffee. I don't really drink coffee late much anymore. Once I figured out that's part of the reason why I wasn't sleeping. Drinking coffee up to a couple hours before bed. All day. Okay, what are we doing next here? Installation of crankcase and front crankshaft. We need 59 and 40. That's something else. There's our crank shaft. It's like a weird, looks like an axe that somebody, it's like an AI generated axe, basically. Yeah, I chop wood. 59, dude. 50, 59. Bearing 8 by 12 by 3.5. Alright, so let's close that. Grab that. Says there should be 2 bearings and some screws. Alright, so both of these is actually just one of these, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're setting it this way. Our bearing fits pretty good there. Okay, so we got that going on. Installation of, gonna stay? It might. All right. Installation of driven link block. 59, the other bearing. 19. Neat. Let's put it on the Christmas tree. It goes in there. Right on it. Ooh. goes. Which one? Okay, should be that direction. Oh, it's got one more to get. There it is. No. So that's got to go down one more to get on the proper. No, is that it? No. Let's see here. This is the one instruction that's a little not great. Assuming there'll be something retaining that. All right, we'll go with that. That should sit on that. Ooh, everybody get back to where you're supposed to be. All right. So until we get something that's actually, oh, there we go. Okay. Driven linkage, one group, the one weird one. That's 1 and 13. Okay. Phew. Malacalypse. Forgot my coffee. Was up late early with stomach issues. I've only been up for about an hour and a half. Oh, okay. And I'm in my off season, so I can sleep as late as I want. Nothing wrong with that. All right. I'm guessing we're going to need some oil. Let's see. Yep. Okay. This doesn't look right. This doesn't seem. Wow, shit flying everywhere. Yeah, like that's okay. All right, we'll go with it. This doesn't seem quite right. It may be just fine. Just gonna have to hold it the whole time. All right. Let's see. Doesn't say anything about lubricant, but I feel like I should put a little bit of something in there. So now we're going to play a balancing act for a little while. Drop in that. All right, stay there. Let's see. Let's do that. And whoa. Oil, oil, oil. Just gonna go ahead and get some oil on all this stuff. Granted, that'll make it more likely to fall apart, but it's a lot easier to get it now. Guessing this is about to get sandwiched. I wouldn't mind getting sandwiched right now. Not even what you're thinking. Naughty. Go for another Arby's roast beef sandwich. Got one last week. Let me secure this, and then we'll see where the hell that went. Hold on. Okay. Found that and managed not to drop this. Not a bad start. Oil. Oil. Okay, let's try not to fling this one across the room, maybe. Oh, don't be a butthead. Oh, you're being a butthead. Turn. Not you. It's not even in there. It's not the right hole. Ah, great. It's all falling apart. Come on, man. Rotate. You flip and flop any other way. Can you spin? This thing is completely out. This is a lot of loose parts to keep track of. That's all right. Where'd that piece go? There it is. Let's try to do this without flinging it. Get in your home. Actually, let's try something here. If anything, get some of the pressure off my back from sitting weird holding this. That way that shaft can stick into the hole as most shafts are meant to do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Hop in there, buddy. There you go. Sheesh. Damn. She liked the big beef. Oh, we did like the meat. Are we talking about the Wendy's? Where's the beef lady? What's up, All Red? How you doing? Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. Seems like it's done pretty well. Just a little fiddly getting everything together, but we're coming up with ways to make things easier. Come on. Last one. Too bad we get the Belgium-made ones and no longer the actual Mexican one. Just noticed the quality control stickers on the phone And for a second, I thought they were parts for the final build. Final build. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Come here, you little bugger. No. No. Come on. Bloop. Mm-mm. 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 What are you doing, dude? Oh, we got a runner. Come on. Was really not interested in dropping down. Weird. I don't know. Oh, that's supposed to be the one with the notch. Oh, that's why that's not working. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I just noticed that subtle little difference. That would never fit. This one has to go there, and it needs to be turned upside down from where it was. There we go. That looks better already. Ah. There we go. Okay. Do-do-do. Okay. Whew. Smirnoff is the only vodka not to give me a sore head. Heard that before. Love Smirnoff North beyond Bailey's levels of more. When I drank vodka, I generally had Smirnoff. Kind of the go-to. I mean, when I was drinking it, wasn't real expensive. All right. Good grief. Phew, what do we got next? 18. 61. 18, 13. Okay, yeah, we got those in. Now we need 18. That's the other half. Cold out of the freezer shot glasses. That was always nice. 61. 6 pieces. Metric 2 by 6. Gotcha. There's in the center of the book. How many? It says 5. It's like 2 more in there. Okay. These are really small. Gotta be very small Allen key. Or, yeah, Allen key. Yep. Okay. Remember, you can either hold something like this, or in this case, just stick them in the middle and glide it down. And then squeeze to let go. There we go. That's on there pretty good. Alright, cool. So that's how radial engines work. Yep. Yeah, the crank system on them is just weird, but cool. Okay. Tighten these in a star pattern. Luxasua vodka made from potatoes is the best I've had and no hangover. I don't remember me having much hangovers with smeared off. Yeah, I think for Thanksgiving I'm going to get myself a very small, well, like whatever bottle of Bailey's Irish cream, so I can have some holiday coffee during Thanksgiving. I haven't had Bailey's in my coffee. Like I've had like the flavored stuff, and that's close enough, but it's still not like there's just still a taste of Bailey's that you only get when the alcohol is in there. Not that I need the taste of the alcohol. It's just the flavor it adds to the Baileys. Okay. Okay. I may have to do that. I got to go to the liquor store tomorrow anyway to get apple cider for the weekend. I'm going to make myself poached pears for the holidays. Sounds pretty good. Bailey's by the pint. Yeah, I'll see if the liquor store even has it. Hey, they seem to have all the common stuff. Just going through and just making sure every little eek is out of it. Bailey's in the fridge unless you want ice cream. Yeah. If you leave in the freezer maybe an hour, it won't turn into Bailey's self-serve. Alright. Yeah, yeah. This is just me doing this. That's pretty cool. The cutaway is awesome. I didn't even notice that it had the cutaways. That's cool. Go ahead and get some of that oil distributed. A little more. Not too much. I just want to make sure it's good and not like loud as well. Sorry, just kind of moving around to get the oil to get places. And like it doesn't feel chunky either, like you kind of would expect. It's relatively smooth when you just zing it. But yeah, like the fucking creator of this is like just phenomenal genius mode, fucking 200 probably fucking higher than that. IQ shit. And it looks like it's like a head, arm, leg, leg. He's just dancing. I'm just dancing. Do 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 do. Okay. Now that we've moved on past our 5-year-old moment. And the other half of the crankshaft. Looks like. That's on. Rear crankshaft insulation. We're not done, folks. I just saw that. What number is that? 35. Would be in this direction. Bonk. There's a microphone. And another crankshaft. 55 and 57. And there's the microphone again. 55 is metric 2.5 spring washer. So split washer, I'm guessing, or unless it's a wave washer. One piece. There are two, which makes me suspect that they have included extra parts, which would be radical. 57. Screw. One of the many minis. All right. Lid. Okay. We have something called flat alignment. That goes there. So let's give that a little. This. See the little flat edge there. It locks in here. And now, oh, what was that? Damn. Give a toast. All right. Actually, I'm thirsty. Top of the hour, we'll do a drink and a till toasty, cheersy thing. Blah, blah, blah. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out this evening. Taking time to watch us work on this beautiful fucking work of art. And cheers for this just going really well. It's, I mean, a little tedious here and there, but like big fucking deal. You know what I mean? Like the concern is the end result. But now you can see both those counterweights, knife edge counterweights, I guess as they're called, on the crankshaft. Now they're lined up to counterbalance the bearing assembly, you know, the center assembly of the crank. All right. Allen key. Where'd the tiny Allen key? Oh, there it is. Micro washer. Washer. She's filthy. Delta Mike, I live in the future. Yeah, actually, I guess you do. Not as future as Australia, mind you, but yeah. Is this the right size? That doesn't look nearly close. No, okay. Okay, now it's going on. It's just been sitting weird. Yeah, on this, if you're watching this in the future, hopefully before you assemble it, just don't go super tight. Just remember, this isn't a real engine. You don't need to They're super tight because you will strip steel screws in this aluminum-y, steelish, housing-y stuff. All right, what do we got next? Yeah. Let's go ahead and put some oil right there. Okay, actually, that was that step. Okay. Turn the page. Installation of crankcase rear cover. Okay. Two. Lots of other parts. Okay, let's see. We have 2 of a number 58. Be these 2 little boogers. Do we have anything 56, 57, 58? No. We have 60. Looks like 2 of those. That would be metric 1.6 by 4. Boop. Boop. Okay. 63, metric 2 by 4. Barely any difference there. How many of these did you want? 2. Okay. I think that's everything out of here. Oh, wait, no. 30? Did I see 30? Can I get a 30? 30 and 43. I think they were done here. Okay. Next we need 31. 52 times 2. That should be in here. Brass standoffs. Or copper studs. Copper standoffs. Why is there a random screw sitting on top of there? Guess we'll leave that until we figure out what it is. 26. Gear. 49. There's a bunch of right here. So. Gear sleeve. Gear sleeve? That it? Propeller cap. That kind of seems like that what that actually is. Front crankshaft bushings. 3 bushings. Oh wow, there it is. Fucking tiny hiding ass in the corner. Okay. It'll be like that. And we have the rest. Ooh. I'm saying do not put Baileys in the freezer. Out in ice cream maker. Now, what if you want to make Bailey's ice cream? What say you then, good sir? Oh, and 38. Come here. 38. All right, we got a whole lot going on down in here. Let's see. Number 60. Which is 60. 60 is the tiny, tiny screws. That threads into this contraption here. Putting that back. Where is the small Allen key? I guess that's gonna fit these little bastards. Yes, indeed. What's up, Brantley? How's it going, bud? Yeah, but if you leave any alcohol in a freezer long enough, the water in the alcohol will freeze, leaving a higher percentage of alcohol. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Bearings are falling out. Might as well just leave them out until we're ready. So this goes in here. Wires down, I guess, is the preferred orientation. Tiny little mounting holes. And really don't put much torque on these little guys. You fart wrong and these things will strip out. Ooh. Uh-oh, where'd it go? I gotcha. That dude bro early today. He's a little chunker. Tell he's getting ready for winter. This isn't really wanting to. There it is. Kind of. I feel like this isn't quite machined right. Let's see if we can just get it on there. Get it tight. But he's definitely in chunker mode. The heated the heat pad in his, like, it's, you know, specifically made for like cats. Like, it's doing good. It was nice and warm last night. Not like super warm where he's going to overheat, but you know, compared to when it was 33 degrees last night, that was like just right. I'm going to get, for now, I'm going to get a chair and kind of put it in front of his little dog house or cat house opening. Just for like rain and snow stuff so it doesn't get in there. Eventually, I'll probably just get an awning or build an, you know, an awning or something for it, or just leave the chair if it works out. All right, that's in there. Now on this side, we have the bushing. We have the gear. Two standoffs going here. Gotta be careful. Ice distillation concentrates methyl alcohol. Yeah. Not the best kind of alcohol. Like this, for these to tighten, I'm gonna have to just grab my actually my wire strippers will probably work better for that than the Gerber. Just enough to like get it in there. No super tight. I gotta remember I'm zoomed in, so I gotta keep it closer to the center. You just tell me when you're there. I ain't gonna put any more stress on you after that. Alright. This is what you would call pretty snug. That being said, if you do it with cider, you get apple liqueur called Applejack. What is these? billet. Just all kinds of hardware. Is it me or am I the only 9-year-old here? You're probably the only, I don't know how many people even under 18 hang out on this channel. But yeah, I'm on Twitch. If you're asking me, I'm on Twitch. Dual streaming right now. Look for Scrufdog Live. Link is in the description below. It'll have the red icon, if that's what you're talking about. Anyway. Alright, that's all of those pieces. Sketch. Oh, well, let's put the bearings back in it. Now we are. Does not specify piston orientation that I can see. What is, looks like it has blade up. But I mean, I could be blade up on any of them. If I don't know for sure, I'll go with the. I don't even know which one the driven piston is anymore. I don't think it matters. Let's just do that. Let's grab 24. New. There it is. Mostly a 40 plus gang in here, I'd say. Yeah. So, well, we got some 30s. According to YouTube, a couple 20s, some 30s, a bunch of 40s, 50s, 60s. So this gear is going to go in there. I guess that's just to look cool. I'm okay with that. It's not. Well, it's falling out, not meshing with anything, but all right. Oh wait, this might. Oh, this is going to mesh with a lot of gear there. Mesh. Right, so yeah, that's why it says to lubricate. A little drop of oil, like every fourth or so gear. Let's put some on. Let's lube the shaft. Let's get this gear a little wet and its pivot point. Okay. This bearing in. Put some lube on it. Put the other bearing in after this is assembled so it doesn't just fall out. Let's get the. Anything else? Just screws. Alright. Get the damn wire out of the way. There's really no. Well, actually, that square thing's on the bottom. We'll just call that the bottom. We'll just make that the bottom then. Alright, what are we doing here? 57. Is that the mini screws? That is the mini screws. Alright. Oh, leftover the other SOS hamburger gravy. And hamburger gravy? That sounds good. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. I thought I already grabbed it. Oh. Still don't know where that random screw. Ooh, something just fell out. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, put that back. There Everything's all loobied. Let's get this bearing in. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. Drip, drip, drip. And you can see, like, it's when it starts to move, you can see the oil just kind of disappear. So it's getting pulled in, which is good. Where's that other Allen key? There we go. Dual stream. Did anyone catch the Northern Lights last night? Nah, it was. I feel like it was cloudy here. There's a chance tonight as well, depending on your weather situation. Fucking wicked solar flare rolled out, reminding us that it can take out our electronics at any time at once. Don't cross the streams. Yeah, really, actually. Yeah, actually don't cross the streams. Yeah, no, you don't want to, because that'll actually end up in copyright issues. Never had hamburger gravy on toast like cream chip. Like cream chip beef. Yeah, pretty much. Something like that. Scrufdog, are you getting to wire a slow rotating motor to it so it can run in a display setting? Yes. That is exactly what this is supposed to be for. Hence the cutaway cylinders and stuff, and all the cutaways. I love my nerves. Okay. Tighten in a star pattern for even torque, just like you're doing a wheel. Never go in a circle, always go opposite. There is no direct opposite. Do it in a star-ish pattern. Saw a nice warning for power grid operators, said Frank. Oh, yeah. There could be potentially all kinds of weird shit going on the next couple days with electronics and electricity stuff in general. Oops. Tweet. Okay. Final torque check in a circle. And I'll check that. What is that? Give a toast. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. 1 second. Last one. Good. All right. There it is. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. And again, for those that joined late, this Sunday is the day I will be assembling the AR-10 live on Discord only. You don't need you don't have to have a microphone or damn. I guess that's the back. Yeah, actually, there's the little chunk. Yeah, you don't have to have a microphone or a camera. You can just join the voice channel and hang out and watch and listen. And there will also be a text channel available to text chat in. Discord link is in the description below, or there's a link to it, and it is in the events, like the actual like event, like there's an actual event created for it. If you want to hang out on Sunday for, a few hours putting together my next pew pew. Okay, that's got the chunk on the bottom, so I totally guessed right on that one. Cool. So there's little minor details that if they kind of pointed it out so that you knew what you were looking for, you know what I mean? But we got that sorted. Oh, we are still on this side. Oh, we have an actual cover for that. Okay. It's 36. Ah, ooh, fancy. Assuming there's a place for the... Oh, there's the cord exit. Okay. Right out the bottom. And 65 times 2. Whoa, there's like a million of them frickers. Wow, how many are there? 89. What in the world are we putting at 8? Wow. Okay, we still obviously have a lot to put together if there's 89 of that one screw. Okay. Whee. Yeah, I feel like I need to put a little electrical tape over that since the metal lid is right there. Yeah, like, yeah, just too close. Ba-dum. Actually, that should do. Nah, that makes my tism calm down. Okay. Dunk. All right, you go out the bottom. Actually, we've wrapped that a little differently. You can have shrink wrap sticking out of the bottom so the actual wires aren't exposed to the metal. That also makes a happy tism. Okay. Is this really these little tiny Frencher? Alright. I know you did an audio only YouTube stream the last time you did things with pews. Yeah, doing Discord and YouTube, basically using Discord and OBS at the same time is just terrible. Because Discord needs so much resources just to exist that it like I think we pulled it off here once with the little video encoder just going wild, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna that'll just add a lot more complication to the whole thing as well. So it's gonna be a quote Discord exclusive, but not because I want to, because I have to. Work one more time. All right. Whew. Yeah. That up a little bit. Camera went. Oh, did it? Oh, what the fuck? I'm looking. I'm like, that looks fine. I don't see the. Yeah, what is? Oh. Hold on. That's annoying. Let's see. I'll just reset the focus mode. All right. I think we're good. Now you're stuck looking at me again. Your fault. All right. Whew. Where's this? Where is? Wow. Yeah, I should probably get another one of these for the weekend. Where did I get this one? I forget. Like every time you get to a gas station, there's completely different flavors and stuff available. All right. We are halfway. All right. Let's finish this page and we'll call it a stream. And we'll finish it next week. And then when we're done with this, we're not going to try and start it, but we'll see if we can get the starter drilled and threaded and remounted on the engine. All right. So what do we have here? Installation of cam and cam gear. 41. That's kind of an obvious one. 41 and 42. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And 4 of a number 65. That's the one with 8 million screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, I think I'll leave the foam out while we're actively working. Oof. On it. Sorry. As I pull foams, I'll just leave them out because they're, I'm not doing much with it. But when it's time to be done, then we'll do that. Add oil to the friction position on the side and apply a full circle by touching it. The friction position? Is there something friction-y going to happen? Oh, wow. So this is going to go, I guess just they just mean when it's spinning right there, I guess? Which doesn't make sense, because this is getting attached to that. I will somewhat just freaking lube the whole thing. That'll be alright. Wingle, 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 wingle. Is all the UK stuff gone from the merch shop? It shouldn't be. There's just as far as USA versus UK, it's pretty much just the shirts that have that option. All the other regular merch, is usually you can only really source it from one vendor. Yeah, like the new shirt up there, which should be showing up hopefully by Saturday. But yeah, there's for the shirts and I think the hoodies. There should be 2 vendors. One based in the USA and one based in either the UK or the EU. There, Mr. S. Wait. Oop. That didn't strip, it just popped out. Yeah, I gotta go eat my peanut butter and jelly toast. Fucking sounds delicious there, Brantley, if you're listening. Enjoy the hell out of that. Give mom a high five, or dad, or whoever. All right. Now we have number 48 times 2. I'm guessing those are bearings. Bearings. Yep, does list 3. Okay. So these go here. And it goes there. Let's put that on there first. A little bit of oil to soak into the bearing. Flump that on there. Lose the other bearing. Where the hell did that go? That like in here? Oh, it's in here. There it is. Right, put that bearing back in, or put that thing back in. Put this bearing back on. Sit, Ubu, sit. A little bit of oil on that one. Even though it seems to be pretty free-spirited already. And and all slobbered up. It's actually pretty good. Right there. Yeah, pinch right there. Okay. Okay. Not a bad start. We got well, I think it's a little more than halfway because there's stuff after it. But, what is the next step? Is it whatever retains that, or are we just stacking more stuff? Because the next one is going to be a lot of 89 screws. Oh, Christ, that's all gears and gears. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, let's do this page, because then all that'll be held in. So this should only be, another 5-10 minutes. But yeah, let's do this page. That way that's held in together, and then all the rest of it is everything on the outside. So, don't leave yet. What's up, Boozy? Here's where we're at so far. That spins. I can't really spin the inside right now, but all this spins and the cylinders all move and they do cool stuff. Like you should, when you get time, go back to where I'm showing all the pistons doing their thing. It's really cool to see once you can see it without everything else put together, if you want. All right, so we need 45 gear shaft, 2 of those. Guess that would be that. 23 times 2. 1 and 2. 25 times 2. 1, 2. 32. Okay. 43. 43. What is 43? A donut. Is it over here? Here. It is 4-3, yeah. Is it already in? No, it's not. It's something that fits in that. Not very big. I don't see number 43, though. Like, it should be here. This is like the last quote page, but there's not even a number 43 on it. See. What am I missing? Obviously, we emptied the box. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right. Cool, cool. It's a bearing, not a bushing. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we go big gear. Yeah, I guess next week will be ABL. Actually, yeah, it's all valve train stuff. So bottom end tonight, top end next week. Giggity. Uh, guessing that's going to go that way. Is it going to go? Hmm, there we go. That shit's got, like, that is machined well. Like, that shit had to be perfect. That's kind of weird. Oh, that goes on that side. Okay. Okay. Has the shop been updated in the last few weeks? Yes. It was updated about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then it was updated last weekend. Some stuff did disappear. Why is this? Why is that different? What's different? Um, but yeah, it has been updated. It went from like 68 things to like 40 something. Are you not seeing something? If you're not seeing something that you wanted to order, like most of this stuff is just off the shop, not actually like gone. There's just a couple things like were never actually sold or anything. Trying to simplify the shop a little bit. This goes. That. These. I don't think they're supposed to be. Ugh, come on, man. Little gear fell into it. That's fine. There we go. So that didn't seem right. It goes all the way down there. Puts that way down in there. Which. Put that. That meshes with that. Okay. And this goes this way to push that up off of the lip. Okay. Again, little details you can't really see in the picture. But as soon as you put it together, you go, wait a minute. Yeah, that makes sense. So that sits in there to push that off for clearance. Ooh. And then that goes. just clears it. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this. We gotta put the big gear on first. Just wanted to make sure that was the pin was in the proper way. Another tight fitting gear. There we go. Come on, little buddy. There you go. All right. It's a little bit of oilation, especially since those are going to be spinning. Nice spinning, nice spinning, nice spinning. There, just in case that hits. One drop there. Okay. What kind of motor did they give you to spin it, and can you overvolt it? Well, I mean, I didn't actually look at it, but I mean, it's a DC motor. I'm sure it runs off of 5 volts. I'm sure we can put 6 through it, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not actually trying to make it fly away. 3, 66, and 48. Bearing. 66. 2 bearings. Oh, there's a little bottle of looby. Okay. 2 bearings. Actually, this might be easier just to put them on there. How does this work? Oh, there's another gear. Hold on, 22. Okay. It's a little coarse. Okay. That bearing is still much further. Oh, yep. Okay, there is a spacer. All right. Number 30. 30. I thought that was over here. It is. Nope. Okay. Lubilations for all. Alright, now I can quit my bitching. Wait a minute, why is this sitting here? Oh, yeah, that's that bearing. Lubilation. And that was easy. Popped right into place. 57 up here. Oh, okay, that was the one that we had 32 of. Need 5 more. Well, then we'll be done. Which means I can go ahead and put the foams back in there. Doom. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, that one's awfully thin. That's probably supposed to be there. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I need a Scrufdog winter hat X-ray on a navy. I think they have. I got beanies on there. Oh, you want? Did we not have X-ray? Did I not put X-ray beanies up? I may not have. So I can add that tonight if you want an X-ray beanie. Found out today that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has lived in the apartment above me for a long time. I can't believe I've been living under a rock for years. There we go. Oh yeah, you're like Rushwood. Yeah, I guess Rush would kind of be fitting for this. Yeah. Next week we'll finish the top end. I'll try to remember that we'll do the top end with some Ozzy. If I have something else on, yell at me to put Ozzy on. Wouldn't mind working on a valve train. My wife told me she was leaving me because she couldn't live with me always making Star Wars puns. I said divorce is strong with this one. It's very good. Didn't the guitarist from Sabbath just pass? I don't know. Still gotta go a little bit. All right. Okay. Now we have a finished quote, I don't know, center end, bottom end. Can't really spin it anymore, but yeah, not with the motor torque. But everything in there was nice and moving and lubied. So this is where we're at this evening. And you can still get to spots in there for future lubrication, which is nice. I like the motor cover. I like that's a nice touch with the motor cover. Like you can tell they actually want you to display this. That's always nice. I dig this. This is coming together really nice. Let's see if I try really hard. Nope. Too much torque on it now. Plus, I don't know how much. I wonder how much torque it takes to spin it by those. Can I just push a piston? Nope. All right. Okay. So next week we'll start with all the head work, valve train stuff. All right. And then we should be able to spin it. This is turning out to be a very nice kit. That's nice. It's nice when things kind of, go together and fit and you basically, for the most part understand what's going on, Let's put all this stuff back in here. That looks pretty nice. Polish that up. Put all this stuff back so that it does not get flung it off somewhere when I bump into it like a bonehead. Bolts. USB cord, manual. Hold on, where'd the bird? Where the hell did I put the clear sleeves at? Yeah, they're probably in the bottom. Because I will put the sleeves in over these little 8,000 little bits. Yeah, they're in the bottom. Ugh. What's up, redneck? Here, this is where we got put together so far. We got the quote bottom end of it together. The little electric motor that's going to make it move. But I would definitely recommend, if you get a chance, go back to where we're just get all the pistons put in and I spin it and you just see all the crankshafts, pieces and everything moving together. Really cool to see. Just recommendation there. And here's what we'll be working on next week. The valve train and the quote heads. Plastic pieces. One there. That there. That there. There. Okay. Stick this, just pack this all nice and tight together. Put the box on correctly. It's a lot of heads. Yeah, I'd like to get a lot of head. Hasn't happened in a minute. That's okay. Anyway, hold on. We ain't done here yet. Well, with the box, anyway. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Giving goddamn birth. Let's see. Let's put that. Yeah, actually, this probably will fit right there. Yeah. Bloop. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta put it in the right way. Otherwise, it's weird. Donk, donk. Alright. Guess we'll see how this works with extreme duty full synthetic gun oil as a lubricant. Close for safety. Otherwise, if you leave them out like that, sometimes they go wild and they'll just start like fucking pinching your ass. They go a little crazy sometimes. And smell like gun oil. Not quite gun oil, synthetic gun oil. It's a little different. But that is what we got. Oh, now I understand where they wanted me to oil, because that's the cam lobes on that outer ring that had the bumps. Those are cam lobes. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we can get oil in there next week. All right, good. Cool. All right, let's go over here. Drink something. Be thirsty. I know I am. Oh, well, we weren't all the way up to 7 anyway. All right, cool. Ugh. Okay. Oh, Stream Deck fell asleep. Cancel that now. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, actually, I'm going to save just a pinch. Let's see. Click that. Click that. Give me just a second to sort a little something out here. I hate the new layout for YouTube. It kinda bites. Big floppy donkey dick. Doo doo. Okay. All right. Let me fix that over there. What just happened? And huh. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So next week we'll get all the valve tray and all that stuff done, and if we have time, we'll go ahead and get the starter drilled and threaded It's going to have to be hand drilled because there's no way I'm going to try to do a power drill and not go, you know, when you have this much clearance. It's going to have to be a slow and painful hand drill, but it'll be brand new drill bits, so maybe it'll go through fairly well. But those are showing up, I think, Friday. So, do that. Next week is MRE Thursday for whatever number 20, or no, number 20, is it number 20? 21? No, 22? Yeah, 22. God damn. So we'll see, figure out what 22 is. I forget. I know one of them is actually the pepperoni pizza coming up, which is going to suck. And of course, Saturday, we'll do Saturday stuff. So, oh yeah, the stepmom's doing pretty good. I'm actually going to see if I can call her after this, and then I'll go put on a X-ray beanie on the store if there isn't one up there. But yeah, she's doing good. She's walking. I'm still not sure how everything's going to sort itself out in the end. No pun intended. But nah, she seems to be doing pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm going to end it here. On Twitch, you're going to bounce over to on Twitch and YouTube, it's going to redirect and Twitch radio over on Hockness's stream if you want to watch him play Arc Raiders for a couple minutes or whatever. It's one of the buddies I work with. So, anyway, appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll see you Saturday, unless I stream something before then. And again, Sunday on my Discord, link in the description, is assembling the AR-10. So, until then, I thank everyone, and I will see you then. So, be groovy to each other, and I'll see some of you over on Hockness in a 5-ish. 4, 3, 2, 1. See you.